Here. Welcome, welcome. Now, I'm calling this LinkedIn meeting here the LinkedIn Growth Engine because LinkedIn is all about growth. You can't just stay the same and not move forward with LinkedIn. It's always progressing, but they progress in such a way as you don't feel like you're being left in the dirt. So they always update their terms of use. And that's actually how I got to know LinkedIn is by reading the terms of use. The terms of use will tell you exactly what the rules of engagement are.
Mm-hmm.
So LinkedIn is different. LinkedIn is business. Everybody on LinkedIn is there to do business. That's the main difference between LinkedIn and other social media platforms. And so if you wanted to build a business using a social media platform, LinkedIn is awesome. It's an ideal platform because you can also target your audience, your perfect audience through the groups. And the biggest kept secret to LinkedIn is in the groups. And since today we just have Raleigh on here, I'm going to give Raleigh a LinkedIn social media audit. So usually I've got that run. Actually, I've got it on special for this month, $50. So Raleigh, you get to save 50 bucks.
Thank you.
So I'm going to ask you to share your screen. Are you on LinkedIn?
You want me to go on LinkedIn and share
Yeah,
my screen?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You go ahead and share your screen.
I'm not on LinkedIn right now, but I will do both. So share.
Okay.
I'll share that desktop, and then I've got to get is my LinkedIn up there now?
Yeah, I see your LinkedIn there now.
Okay.
Awesome.
And go to the home, I imagine.
Yes, go to your profile page. So you tell me what you think, what you're trying to accomplish here with your profile page.
What I'm going to be doing going forward?
Yeah. What
Yes,
do you
I
want
am.
this?
I'm repositioning myself
Uh-huh.
um f for an executive leadership position in back in operations in
Okay.
the housing in in the housing industry
Okay.
and or education, one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've redid my resume with that, and so I need to probably copy that and put that onto here.
Okay, that's a good idea. So, what is the meaning of your background picture?
This one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was running a coaching service for 5 years.
Okay. When I look at your background picture and I see that banner, I have no idea what you're about. You have one, and I'm going to be really tough on you here, okay? You have 1.8 seconds to stop the scroll. That's all you've got on LinkedIn. And they look
Hmm.
at that background banner, and if they look at that background banner and they say, oh, it's two people going out for a hike, whoopie-doo, what are they doing? You
Hmm.
have no idea, right? So
Sure.
you need to have some words on there, something that's going to grab their attention right away and tell them exactly what you can do for them, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for what can this person do for me, right?
On
And
the banner. You're saying on the banner image?
on the banner image, you should have something on there. So I'm going to just get you to stop sharing your screen just for a second, and I'm going to show you my screen, okay?
Okay. Stop share. Got it.
Okay, now I'm going to share. So there's my screen.
All right. I just got to move mine aside
Okay, so look at
a
this.
second. Yep.
People know right away, instantly, what I do, how I can help them, right? There's no making any mixing any bones or making any mistake. And then what we want them to do is to stop the scroll and then be on there long enough to go to your headline, which is right below your name. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and get you to share your screen again now.
Okay. Where do I find that share button now?
The little box.
There it is. Okay.
Okay, that's great. So your headline says business advisor, executive coach, school board vice chair. So that headline needs to be in sentences. People read and understand in sentences. And they're, like I said earlier, they're going to be looking for how you can help them. What can you do for them, right? So I take my headline and I put it into ChatGPT and I ask ChatGPT to rewrite it to fit 220 characters because you have just 220 characters available to you to use for your headline.
Okay.
And it should tell people exactly how you can help them. Tell your perfect customer how you can help them. And you can put in a couple of hashtags in there if you can squeeze them in. I
So hashtags, yeah, how would I do that?
so you when you write your headline and you're editing, you hit that little pencil there right below your
Yeah.
banner
Yeah.
and it opens up and then you can put in your new headline in there and you can add hashtags and ask ChatGPT to give you some hashtags.
Yeah, what do the hashtags do?
They're like a separate, they're like what do you call it? SEO. It's like a type of SEO. And what it does is it grabs attention of people and helps your profile be shown to more people that would fit your perfect customer.
Got it. So it would be like hashtag executive management or something like that. Is that right?
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
And
Got it. Thank you. No, I just want to know which ones to use. Okay.
okay. So you can ask ChatGPT as well for hashtags, for keywords, and you can even ask ChatGPT what questions to ask. What
What
questions
questions
to
to
ask it.
ask? Like what prompts?
Yeah,
Or
what
what
question
questions?
what questions should I ask you when you're trying to build your profile on LinkedIn?
So I asked Chat GPT, what questions should I answer or should I ask?
What questions do I need to ask? Yeah,
I'm asking of who?
you're asking ChatGPT, what questions do I need to ask?
Oh, like I want to find the best prompts, right?
Yeah,
What?
that's right.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Awesome. So here's the thing that I've discovered is LinkedIn is the most professional platform on the net, bar none. There isn't another platform that can even come close to LinkedIn. I don't have my limit on connections on LinkedIn. I am very careful who I connect with. I've got a total of over 20,000 connections and follows, right? You have now got a limit of 30,000 connections, actual connections.
I
So
can only
once you
have
reach,
30. It's 30,000 connections.
yeah,
That's the limit.
once you reach 30,000 connections, you can still follow people. So you can have tons more followers, but to actually connect and have them be a first level connection,
Yeah, I'm not close to them. I'm only about 4,000.
wow. Well, you've got lots of room. That's good news. So, and here's the thing, that's a nice headshot of you that you've got up there as well. And when you create your new banner, you don't need to have your picture in there. I see so many people who have this little picture where your headshot goes, right? In the little circle. And then they have
Wait.
another
Oh,
picture of them on the banner. You don't do that. So be careful you don't put that up.
oh, so don't put this up. I don't need the badge. I put my
You
picture in the
need that
banner.
badge. You need that badge. But what I'm saying is when you create your new banner,
Yeah.
don't put another headshot in the
Oh,
banner.
no. Got it. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Point taken.
People do. I see that people do that a lot. So let's scroll down your screen just a little bit. We're going to go slowly here.
Can I ask you one question here?
Sure can.
I looked at this once and they want my social security information, so I'm very suspicious about doing this verified.
Um, I haven't had any trouble with LinkedIn getting verified. I did complete the verify and put my social insurance number on there. And I've got the same LinkedIn account that I've had for 15 plus years, right?
Yeah. I'm just very suspicious and cautious about giving out my social security number. That's all.
Oh,
But
yeah, I don't blame you. I am too. I'm very careful.
but you found it was secure?
Yeah. And now I have a question that brings up another thought.
Yeah,
You have your login for LinkedIn set up as a double opt-in.
I do. How's that? What does that mean?
That means one way to opt in is to use your email and your password. And then
Okay.
the second opt-in is LinkedIn sends you uh, on Authenticator, they send you
Mm-hmm.
a special number and you
Mm-hmm.
have to type it in on another device other than your computer. I
Mm-hmm.
have mine set so that it comes through on my phone and you type in the number that you get sent. They send it through your email.
So do I have to do that now too? I just stay logged in. Is
Just
that
stay
not a good
logged in
idea?
right now, but you need to get yours. If it's not set up for double opt-in, you need to set it up for that. So before you actually verify your LinkedIn,
Ah,
make sure you set up the double opt-in because it's really hard for the hackers to to get into your account if you have it double opted in on another device.
thank you. I appreciate that. That might be that. Okay.
Yeah. I had somebody once try to hack my LinkedIn and I was able to get everything fixed and get rid of them. LinkedIn was great. They helped me get rid of the hacker.
Wow. Okay.
And they cautioned me that this is a few years ago, right? And they cautioned me to make sure that I have that double opt-in set up.
Okay.
I've been telling everybody, double opt-in. Everything you do online needs to be double opted in. If you're doing banking online, make sure it's double opted.
I do.
And
I've got that. Yeah.
any other social media that you're using, make sure they're all double opted.
Thank you. All
Okay,
right.
so suggested for you. You're not on premium, I take it, right? You're on a free?
Yes.
Okay. I used to be on premium. It is a bonus to be on premium because it gives you more options. And the main thing that I really like about being on premium is the fact that you get to see all the people that have checked your profile. And then you can go in there into that profile, that visitor section, I call it, and see who's checked your profile and respond back to them and thank them for stopping by for a visit, that kind of thing. LinkedIn is all about being in communication with your people and building those relationships because people buy from people they trust, right?
Right.
And if they get to know you and you're up there all on a regular basis, showing your face to people, they're going to want to buy from you because they know you. And I'll tell you an example. I've been coaching for 15 plus years on using LinkedIn, and I've had people that I've coached 10 plus years ago, right? And every once in a while, somebody will pop in and say, "Hey, I need some help. Can I hire your services for a while?" And I'll say, "So, wow, this is a long time. And why did you pick me?" And they'll say, "Well, you're the only LinkedIn guru up there that's online that I see posting on a regular basis." I post 3 times a day on LinkedIn. I use TikTok to create my videos, and then I use a platform called repurpose.io. I have connected all my social media to this platform, repurpose.io. And I have it set so that repurpose goes into my TikTok account and pulls all my videos and puts them up on YouTube and LinkedIn and X. I also going to call it Twitter, X and Pinterest. And I don't have to be sitting there doing the posting. It's all automated. And the
But you have to
reason,
build the content though, right?
yeah, I build the content and I keep my videos at a minute or less. Now, I used to do my videos 5, 10 minutes long, right? And I couldn't figure out why people weren't watching my stuff. And I had to pay somebody to do an audit of all my social media. And what she said was my videos were too long. So I shortened my videos down to a minute or less. And some of them are teaching videos, some of them are storytelling videos, telling people about my story and how I got doing what I'm doing. And I have my followers just without me trying to do anything. I've just got repurposed posting my videos. I've got like over 700 views of my videos each day. So it's really important to have more people be able to see us on a regular basis.
I get that. And so you build your videos in TikTok from your camera?
Yep. Yeah, I use my phone and I record my video on my TikTok and I save it on TikTok and have everything. And you can choose what country you want to have it shown to as well. So if you want to choose the United States, there's a place where you can go in there and you can choose the United States. Or I'll choose Canada and I'll choose maybe a major city in Canada like
Hmm.
Toronto, Ottawa, or Montreal.
Hmm.
And I'll choose maybe a city like Los Angeles in California so that you have a big reach, right? You can reach more people.
And so okay, so but the TikTok is just a platform, right?
Hmm.
It's
It's
because
a social media platform.
that people in our demographic don't really use TikTok, right? Isn't that for younger people?
That's what I thought. There's a lot of people 50 plus on TikTok. You wouldn't believe how many people are on there.
So is it still a free account to set up?
Yes, you can set it up free.
I'm trying to remember who owns it now.
It's a company in the United States bought TikTok.
Okay.
Um, that happened last September, and this last January they did the final takeover. And so there's been a few changes happening with TikTok. But the thing is with TikTok is you can save your videos without the watermark. And that's what makes them so valuable because then repurpose.io can take those videos without the watermark and share them anywhere in any of your social media.
Got it. And so is repurpose.io, is that where you load and you tell what to post
Yeah.
where? Is that what that does? Is that a
Yeah, I'll
subscription?
give you I'll give you my affiliate link.
Okay.
I'm
So
just
so
looking it
I
up.
pay for a subscription for that,
Yeah,
right?
it is a paid subscription for that, but it's worth it. Like I
How
think
long
it's
is the
around
link
30
good for?
bucks.
I got some other stuff I need to do first. I do appreciate that, but how long is that link good for?
It's I've had it for a few years now.
No, but if you give me the affiliate link, how soon until I have to set up my own repurpose IO dot account?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's an affiliate link. So when you click on it, what it does is it opens up repurpose.io and then you set up your account through that link and that link stays active for a long time.
Okay. I'm just not ready this week to do that.
That's
I've
okay.
got some other stuff to do, but I do appreciate that. I just hope it doesn't expire
No,
before
it won't expire. I've used this
well,
same
thank you,
link to
Christine. I
share with
appreciate
people.
that. By
So
the
I'm
way,
just going to put
uh,
it in the chat.
my wife and my kids and my sisters are all Canadian.
Oh, really?
Went to Queens in Canada, lived in Canada for a while. I've
Yeah.
had clients in Calgary in that area when I was doing management
Wow.
consulting.
Okay, I'm going to go. If you open up your chat,
My chat, okay, hang on a sec here. Yep, I got to find it.
I've got it saved in the chat.
Is that okay? Good. Chat. Okay. And then how do I download the chat?
So you just click on the at the bottom of your Zoom screen, you should have a whole bunch of icons. There's the audio, the video,
Yep.
participants, chat. Just click on chat and it'll open up automatically on the right side of your screen.
I see the chat, but how do I download that? Can
Oh,
I download that chat?
the thing that I put there, the URL, just copy it and paste it somewhere on a. What I do is I have a document that I've saved in Word. And all the affiliate links that I have them saved in that document, and I have them saved under affiliate links to share.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm getting that going right now.
That makes sense?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm gonna scroll to get you to scroll down in a minute as soon as you get that
I
copied
got
and
it.
put into the document.
All right. I've got it into the document.
Okay. So after they read your headline, that 220 characters right below your name,
Yeah.
after they read that headline, you want that headline to be such a draw that, because now remember, they don't care if you've got your doctorate degree in psychology or your master's or your how many years you've done they want to know what you do to help them. So you need to develop um, a one sentence description of how you help people.
That's a value proposition, right?
That's right. So what is it you can do for me kind of thing? That's what they're thinking when they go through your profile. And you don't need to put that you've got so much education or so much
Hmm.
experience
Hmm.
because that will be self-explanatory under the the description of your education and your experience, right? Those are
Right.
separate areas on LinkedIn. The
Right.
next thing you want them to be drawn to is your about page. So if you can click your about page and open it up for me, that would be great. Click the pencil in the top right there. Awesome. So your about page needs to also be talking to it has to hit your perfect customer right in the heart so that they're going to say, oh, oh, I need this guy. This guy's got exactly what I'm looking for, right? So that needs to be rewritten so that you're writing it in the first person, not in the third. People tend to write that about page in the third person. It's got to be written in the present, in the first person.
Okay. Can you do that without using the word I so much? Or do you
Yeah,
have to in
I
there?
try not to use the word I, but sometimes it's appropriate to use it. So I'll get you to stop sharing your screen real quick and I'll jump onto
Okay.
mine and I'll just quickly go through what I'm doing on mine here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to click on my share button here.
Okay. I'm just going to move mine aside to see it. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go to my about page and you'll give you a bit of an idea. There's my about page. So I'm going to click on my more button. It says, if your paycheck disappears faster than your peace of mind, you're not alone. If you've ever wondered what happens if I lose my job, I understand that feeling more than most. And if you're 50 plus and feel like you've worked your whole life but still aren't ahead, this message is for you. I didn't grow up with technology. I grew up on a ranch where we learned something simple. If you don't feed and water the herd every day, things fall apart. So my whole blurb in here is
Mm.
talking to people's hearts, to my perfect customer's heart. So I don't refer to myself as the guru. I pull out of their gut what's been wrenching them for years, probably. So that would be what you need to think about when you're doing your about page. So I'm going to get off that. I'm going to stop share and you can go ahead and share yours now.
Okay, back to share.
Awesome. Okay, so you can shrink that down if you want, but you don't need to. Just scroll down.
Are
Oh,
you seeing it now?
oh, before we go down any further, you need to scroll all the way up to the very top. See where it says profile, public profile and URL?
Yeah,
Click on that on the pencil. Okay, so that is your LinkedIn URL. So I
yeah,
want you to
right
open
here,
up,
right?
yeah, click that little pencil, that little tiny pencil, and open it up. So you've got that. It's very small print. I can't see it very well.
Yeah, okay. Let me see here.
LinkedIn.com/in/Raleigh.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. So
I'm
you
trying.
can put your whole name in there, your first and your last name. I've got mine set up with Marketing Mentress. So if you have a pseudonym that you refer to yourself as online, you can put that on there.
Okay, so I can put, okay, so now with the custom URL you're telling me,
Mm-hmm.
I can change it to my whole name.
Yeah, you can put your whole first and last name in there, no spaces.
Okay,
And you can set it up so that you have a capital on Raleigh and a capital on your last name, but they're all put together as one word.
okay, sure. And
And
does that,
you
how
you're
does
on
that
the
help?
right track. You're on the right track. You
Okay.
got rid of all the numbers. Every profile has a whole bunch of numbers attached to the far right end of that URL. So
Okay,
scroll down a little bit further and you see this button that's green.
yes.
Is your profile's public visibility. When
Hmm.
you go into your profile and are making a whole bunch of changes, all those 4,000 people are going to see every change you miss.
So you gotta turn
Raleigh's
it
got to
off.
do this, Raleigh's got to do that. So you need to turn that off when you're doing a lot of edits on your profile.
Okay,
And then when you're ready to shut down, you finish doing whatever you want to do for the day, then turn it back on again. So you
thank you.
make sure that it's live. You don't want to leave it off for several days. And then down here, as you see, you want to see all LinkedIn. Yeah, great. You've got that one's lit up. That's good. And all of these need to be green. You've got it. Awesome. Now, do you have a website?
Yeah, more than one.
So scroll down to the bottom again there. See where it says create a badge?
Yes.
If you click on that, it will open up to a domain. I call it Egyptian hieroglyphics.
Okay.
But you can copy that and paste it in a strategic location because that is the link to your LinkedIn profile. And once you get that put into your website, people can click on that link and it will just show a picture of the IN picture for LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And they can click on that and it'll take them right to your LinkedIn profile.
Oh, so yeah, so that's just the direct coding there. The
That's right.
direct JavaScript to get it there instead of having to, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
And
you
that's
can
for the
copy that.
public profile badge. Thank you.
You're awesome.
Done. Okay.
Okay, so now scroll all the way up to the top again of that page.
Okay, this is give link. I'm just taking a little bit of note. Okay.
hmm Okay, so now you want to go back and see where the little house up at the top where it says home.
Yeah.
Click on that. And now you're back to your view of the profile. So that view that we just saw is telling you what other people see when they come to your profile. So you're on the right track with setting up your URL. That was great.
Okay,
So,
and so this is what I have. This is where I'm looking at all the feeds.
yeah, that's your main feed. So if you look at that, the very top, if you're posting something on LinkedIn, you can just click in that box at the very top where it says start a post,
Right.
and you can copy and paste whatever you've got. written somewhere, and I use ChatGPT a lot. So whenever I do an article or newsletter, I will take that article or that newsletter and I write most of it myself, and then I copy and paste it into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to add my ranching flavor.
Add your ranching flavor?
Yeah, I'm on the paid pl platform for ChatGPT because you can train it to write just exactly like and sound like you.
It's called ranching flavor?
Yeah, oh, yeah, but I was born on a ranch, right? I put a ranching flavor in there. So
Okay.
if you were raised in Saskatchewan somewhere or what or in a city, you can tell ChatGPT add a little bit of a flavor from Chicago, Illinois or something like that, right?
Ah.
I've also published a book, and my book is called Fired at 50, Stop Looking for Work and Discover What You Were Meant to Do. I'll just quickly show it to you here. Um, and I'm in the process of writing the sequel, which is Fired Up at 60. But what inspired me to write my book actually is that I was running into so many people who were being laid off their jobs right around the age of 50. And my two oldest boys, they're both programmers,
Yeah.
were both laid off their jobs. The oldest one was working for Microsoft, and they're programmers, lead programmers. And he was working with Microsoft, and he was laid off in his mid 40s and had a dickens of a time trying to find another employment. And then his brother, who's just a couple years younger, got laid off his job right around on his 50th birthday. I can't remember if it was right on. It was right around the same week that he turned 50. He was in tears because they told him they had a big um, assembly at the school and everybody was singing his praises. And the principal told him that right in front of the whole audience that that he always would have a position with their organization. And then the next week, the boss man walked in and fired him. Said, "We've reorganized the business and there's no longer a place for your resume." It was a real jolt, especially
It,
after they sang his praises the week before. Anyway, I have so many stories that I could share with all the different people that I've met that have been laid off their employment right around the age of 50. And they're still happening. I'm still hearing stories from people being laid off in their 50s. I was laid off from my last job at 61. And and I was being really sassy. I thought, oh, I'm not a frump. I don't have dementia. I can go get another employment. Ha. I lost count after 75 resumes, and I got 4 interviews and 1 offer for minimum wage that was $10 an hour back then. And I just went and sat in
wow.
the car and bawled because I knew
Oh,
I
yeah.
physically couldn't work 3 jobs. I was going to have to be working 3 jobs, right?
Hmm.
And they teach us, and they've been doing this for generations, but the newer generations now, it doesn't work the same anymore. Like you can't have just one job. You have to have multiple streams of income. And I'm so glad I was raised on a ranch where we had to have multiple streams of income. Did you have something you wanted to ask?
Well, no, about that, but so what do you do for these people? Do they, do they, does the LinkedIn profile help them get a job, or do you
Yeah, I teach you how to
encourage them
use
to
your
set up
LinkedIn.
multiple streams?
Yeah, I teach you how to use your LinkedIn like a website. It's really a website for you to use for yourself, for your business. And here's something that you need to remember. If you are trying to promote different things, right? So many
Hmm.
people will have a job they're working and they want that to be their main focus on their profile. But then they have something they've set up on the side because they are realizing that their job isn't going to last
Hmm.
necessarily until they retire. So they have to build something on the side. So they might have a network marketing opportunity or an affiliate system that they're setting up. my oldest son has developed a website that will, how do I explain it really simply? It adjusts the uh, um, stock that you have in place for online business. And he's actually working for not Microsoft, Amazon, and he's a lead programmer at Amazon. And so his website has nothing to do with Amazon. It has everything to do with his wife's business. She set up a side business where she has products that she sells. And so she orders flats of women's bras that are oversized, supersized bras. And so she specializes in those products.
Mhm.
And that's the undergarments that are the really tight elastic that make you look slim. I'm trying to think what they call that stuff. And so she sells that. But when you list all your inventory on different websites online, those items, when they get sold, you have to physically go into all the other sites and adjust the inventory on all those sites. So this program that my son has developed will automatically go into all the sites. So if something is sold on one site, the program
Mhm.
will automatically go into all the other websites that have had this product listed and adjust the inventory. It's phenomenal,
Oh,
phenomenal
that's really
what they do.
good. That
Yeah.
that that's really good.
So what he's doing is he's building up something on the side to take up the slack when he loses his job, because he's 55 now, and he's getting, you know how you can get those feelings from your boss that they start doing um, audits of your work and criticizing different things that you're doing with your work. And they keep that what they're doing is building up a profile of for you, and not something that you get to see. It's a profile they're building up for the company. And he figures he's maybe got until this next September. They're going to probably try and let him go.
Well, that's right. The law says, employment law says he has a right to see it if he asks for it.
Mm-hmm.
If he thinks to ask for it, he gets to see his file.
Oh, that's good. He's working and living in the United States. He married a gal down there.
Yeah, no, he should, if he says he wants to review his file.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you. I'll tell him that. We talk every week on the phone. So that's an aside. But let's get back to your profile. Let's get your profile up there.
Okay, I'm still sharing.
Yeah, take it right up. That's great. So let's scroll down just a little bit. Oh, I want you to see the left side. Um, it's not moving. It's okay. You're down as far as you can go. So you see down in the bottom of the left side there, it's
Yeah.
it's
Yes.
you can list your groups, go into the groups there,
Hmm.
or you can check your newsletters or your events. But you can also do articles if you've ever published an article. Have you published any articles on LinkedIn at all?
Um, it's been a while.
So you just do, it looks like you've just done newsletters.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, yeah, there's the newsletter. So my main newsletter is the Thrivability Digest.
Hmm.
And once you've got that, it's like the London News. It has a main title for the newspaper, and then um, each week that they set up a new newsletter or newspaper. They call it by a different title. They'll have something else, but be their call to action kind of thing, or their hook to stop the scroll or stop people that want to come and read some more of that newspaper. So you can go in there and just create another newsletter under the same header, if you get my drift.
So yeah, so this newsletter, this I didn't create these. These are things are ones I might have saved at one point.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Or people that sent them to me. But here's create a newsletter. So I can create a newsletter.
Yeah, create a newsletter and you just send one a week out. You do one newsletter every week. So I'll
Okay.
give
And
probably
you
the
just
best
post
way.
it. You just post it on here, right?
Mhm. So stop sharing your screen for a second. I'll share my screen quickly and show you. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to hit my home page again, and I'm going to scroll down till I see the bottom of the left side.
Yes.
So see, I've got my newsletters and events. So you can click on newsletters here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's my Thrivability Digest. I've got 2,368 subscribers. So here's something I need to tell you while I'm thinking of it. When you send out your very first newsletter, LinkedIn shows that newsletter to all 4,000 plus, if that's how many people you've got connected to. It'll show it to everybody. So I've got over 20,000 connections and followers. And so the very first time I posted my first newsletter, I got over 1,200 people subscribing to my newsletter. And the newsletter is so key. It's so important because it's how you can keep your face in front of your people. And that's
And
part,
so does it automatically publish it? Or do they have to subscribe to get the newsletter?
they have to subscribe. So they are invited to subscribe. So I had over 1,200 people subscribe to my newsletter, the very first run. So it's gold. Having a newsletter is gold. And now I've got it built up to I've got over 2,300 subscribers now to my newsletter. So every time I publish a newsletter, it gets a bunch more subscribers. But see, I've got my Thrivability Digest already set up. So once you've got your main basic newsletter, then you just click on that and it opens up. See down here, create new edition. So every time you create another newsletter, you don't recreate the whole thing. You just go and create the new edition.
Mm-hmm.
And you click on that and you can download a picture, you have your own title, and you put your base of your newsletter in there. I use Chat GPT a lot.
So this is free. This is the new LinkedIn. They'll keep just doing this for the basic.
Yeah, I got off the paid one because I realized all my clients were on the free. So it looks slightly different from the paid to the free. So I thought I better be on the free as well so that I can genuinely show people exactly what you can do with LinkedIn. So I just wanted to show you that so that you would be able to understand how the newsletter works. That is one of the biggest secrets to LinkedIn. The absolute biggest secret to LinkedIn is in the groups. So I'm going to go right now over into the groups. So see these 9 dots here?
Yes.
That I call it the crosshatch. You click on the
Yeah.
9 dots and
Bring it to your groups.
yeah, and then you go to click on the groups. And I'm in about 26 or so groups. I'm in a bunch of Spanish groups because I use Google Translate. So when I do a post, let's back up a little bit here.
Mhm.
Every time I publish a new newsletter, I take that newsletter and put it into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to rewrite it as a post for LinkedIn. Then I take that post and I copy it and I'll go to a blank Word document. I'll paste in that post in that blank Word document and I'll add the link to my newsletter on the bottom with some hashtags. And you can ask ChatGPT to also give you some hashtags for that post. ChatGPT is miraculous how it works. And I'm teaching you the legal way to use AI.
Mhm.
So it helps me a tremendous amount. So this is a big group. My target audience is usually involved in network marketing. But I've discovered that a lot of people in network marketing are not happy with their company that they're with.
Of course not.
And so they're looking for other alternatives, right? So I look for things that are pre-built for people because all my people that I've been coaching, I realized one day they're all over 50. None of us have tech. So I had to look for things that were pre-built. Well, if you're a no techie person like me, the first thing you find online is all these network marketing opportunities because they're pre-built for you. And at one point, I was in 26 different network marketing opportunities. And then I realized that I was paying out more money than I was making. So I got out of most all of them. I'm just in four right now. One is for a discount for travel because it's so expensive to hop on a plane and go visit my family and see all my grandbabies, right? So
Yeah.
I have a discount travel. I only paid $433 round trip. My last trip I went to visit down in the United States. That was a really good savings. Anyway, then I've got three health ones because I'm at the age now where my body's complaining a lot. And I look for natural things because if you go on prescription meds, they aren't meant to heal you. They're meant to make you a permanent customer. So I don't use any pharmaceuticals. I use natural things. So the only thing that's the reason why I'm in those four items is because they're
Gives you
helping.
access, gives you the access and a way to acquire that stuff that you need.
Yeah, that's right. So that's why I'm in so many network marketing groups. But there are some, like there's a women's startup specialist. Um, there's EHQ. These are big groups. You want to join groups that have at least 3,000 members or more. And the reason you want to join big groups is because then you can leave the group. If that group isn't working for you, leave it. And they don't miss you because they've got lots of people in there already, right?
Hmm.
And I'm in some Spanish groups because I discovered that not they're not all happy with what they're doing either. So I use Google Translate to change the post, the blurb on my post to Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I know CC, Senor, and that's it. So
But you're connecting with them,
yeah,
and are you getting customers in who are Spanish speaking?
I've got one guy who is actually in Spain, and he was looking for something that he could do from Spain. And so I was introducing him to some things that are available for the Spanish speaking people and showed him that if you're looking for Spanish groups, you go up into this search bar up here, you type in groups. I'll just
Yeah,
use this as an example, right?
yeah.
You hit enter, and then you're going to have a whole bunch. So you want to click on groups here when this list shows up. And then you type Spanish in the top here. Look at 3,300 Spanish groups. So you could do the same thing with German.
And so in the groups, you're trying to reach out to people in that interest.
Yeah, there's
And
3,500 German groups.
yeah, and what do you do in the groups to get customers?
So when you publish an article, so I'm going to go back into my own groups now.
Is publishing an article different than publishing a newsletter?
Yes, it is. An article is usually what I call an expose. It explains in a lot of detail. It's almost like writing a mini book.
Hmm.
And the newsletter is to create interest. Stop the scroll and create interest in what you're doing. Get them wanting to know more. And they're short. They're usually only one page.
Do you have a picture in there too?
Yeah, I always have a picture. Let's see, I'll go into my groups here. So if you click the little me button here and then you go
Yeah,
down to post an activity, this
yeah.
page shows up. You click the more button and there's my articles, newsletters, events that I've done. So I'll click on newsletter right now. And this is all my newsletters here.
And so you have your online events are like this, right?
Yeah,
Like will you do it for via Zoom?
yeah. That's my LinkedIn event. They're called LinkedIn Lives.
And so is this a support Thrivability Digest? Is that a support group for people who are trying to get multiple incomes going?
Yeah, it's for people 50 plus or empty nesters because most of my people have no tech. Most of them are all over 50. So you want to, what I call my newsletter. It's a Thrivability newsletter. It's like the London News kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then these are the weekly newspapers that come out each week kind of thing. So each one has a different hook. The LinkedIn Growth Engine. This is what most people actually want. Things that are going to make people stop their scroll. I create all my pictures in Canva. So I've got a picture I can do for Canva, and this introduce my ranching flavor. What if this is what brings you back to you?
Right. Right. No, Canva too. Do you get access to royalty-free um pictures that you can use?
Yes, you do. You can use, but here's the thing with AI now, what you can do is you can upload a picture. Just hold your phone up, take a
Hmm.
picture of you, and then save it somewhere on your computer. And then you can upload that to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to create a picture. So I asked ChatGPT to create a picture just recently, with me sitting at my desk and by a window where you see the corrals and the livestock out in the corral behind me. And ChatGPT will create it all for you. Okay, so I'm, do you have any questions before I move on here? I'm just going to go back into my groups again. So once you've got your newsletter created, you go
Yeah.
into your groups and you open up. I'm just going to do the one on the top here. This one is a really good group for me and my target audience. So you just click on this bar here, or I call it this box.
Mhm.
It's where you can post, and you go into your Chat GPT and copy out the post that you had Chat GPT write for you on regarding whatever article it is, or not article, newsletter,
Hmm.
and paste that post in there. And if you've got the URL to the actual article or newsletter, if
You could
you've
do
got
either one, right? Either one can go in there.
uh yeah, an article or a newsletter could go in there. Yeah. So you just need to be on your LinkedIn. So I'm going to get out of here for a minute.
You just put a title that's provocative so someone will click on it.
Yeah, like um I've got a whole bunch here that I've done for my LinkedIn newsletters from posts to profit because on the ranch we pound posts and build fence lines, right?
Yeah.
Um, build once, get paid daily. The LinkedIn system that works while you don't. Nobody told you this about LinkedIn, dot, 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 dot. So those are some hooks. So you can ask ChatGPT to give you some hooks and tell ChatGPT what the topic is that you want the hooks on, and it will give I just ask it to write out 10 hooks for me. So my target audience is people with no tech, right? So I just asked ChatGPT to write me 10 hooks. And what if the life you thought was slipping away, is actually waiting for you on the other side of one simple decision?
They came up with that. ChatGPT came up with that
Yeah,
hook.
yeah. You are not too old, period. You're just finally wise enough to stop chasing hard and start building smart. The ranch didn't survive because we wished harder. It survived because we followed a plan every single day. So I talk about the three simple things that you need in order to build a business online. You need to have a plan to follow, you need to be consistent every day, and you need to be patient, be teachable, manage what goes on between your ears. So I talk about that over and over and over and over because I see so many people. They'll get all excited about building a business online and they'll work really hard for 2 days and then they don't get a sale, so they give up and they don't do anything for a week. And then they decide, oh, maybe I better try again. And they work really hard for 2 days and then they don't do anything for a week. If you're not consistent with your business,
Hmm.
it's going to get sick and die just like the animals would in the feedlot. You have to feed your and water your animals every day. Otherwise, they're going to get sick and die, right? So I use that analogy all the time with my people. So think about your background and how you can use an analogy of what you've gone through in your background and what you've learned in your life, like I've done with my farming background, my ranching background.
Well, that's good. How did you get to your profile background? How did you develop that?
My background picture on my profile?
Yeah.
Ah, I used Canva. Let's see if it's going to bring it up here. There we go. So I went into Canva, and Canva
That was
has
free, I think, right? Yeah.
background banners for LinkedIn. So if you go into Canva, I'll just show you quickly while I'm here. I have it saved on my desktop. You go into Canva. It's a little bit slower because we're on Zoom.
Hmm.
Um, Look at it. These are all already built. So if you're on the free, if you see the little crown in the corner,
Hmm.
that's you can only use those if you're on a paid platform for Canva.
Yep.
There are some here that have no crowns, so you can use those. And then all you do is go in and you just click the one you want, and then you customize this template, and you're ready to go for the races. So I always leave that space for the headshot to show because it always takes up part of your banner. So when I redo this, what I'll do is I'll move it all over.
Ah, yeah, you could do that. Okay.
Yeah. So you leave space. I want to move that. So see how easy it is? And
Yeah,
then
no,
you can just change the words and
I've
whatnot.
been working with Squarespace for a number of years.
Okay, cool.
Oh, this is yeah, easy like that. Okay.
Yeah, it's really easy to just do simple adjusting. I just find one that I like the picture and that is fairly simple to edit.
But you had words on yours too, right? You had value proposition
Yeah,
that you,
yeah, and I just went in and changed the words. So when you double click on it, you can just go in and change the words.
well, that's a regular text box that you could put in right in there. And you could change the text as well too. It doesn't have to be that script font.
Yeah, you can change the font. Yeah.
And now do you have to set up a Canva account?
Yeah, you just go to canva.com. I don't think they have an affiliate program.
Okay. Okay. And does it cost? Or you said there is a free and there's a
Yeah, you can use it for free.
okay.
I don't advise you getting on a paid platform until you've used it for a while.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So if I was to change this, I would change this to Marketing Mentoress and I would change it to a different font. So if you want
Sure.
to change it to a different font, this is where the font is right here. See where it says font?
Yeah, there you
Click
go.
on
Yeah, I
that
see that.
and you want to go to a different one that you like better. Um, let's change it to this one. There we go. Ta-da. And it's taking up too much space, so I'm just going to shrink it down just a little. There we go. So I changed the font right there. So I'm going to close this window and I'm going to start by moving this down a little bit and over because it makes it longer. So I have room for my headshot to show up in here in the corner.
Mhm.
And then I have my own logo that I use. So I've got it saved in Chat GPT, not Chat GPT, it's Canva. I've got so many
So
different
you
things.
had a custom logo that you saved in Canva?
Yeah, I'm going to show you my logo. I'm going down to it right now just to pull it up.
And those are all royalty-free images that you can use online
Yeah, yeah,
that are in Canva.
yeah, so there's my logo. And I would take that and put it up here in the corner because there's nothing in the corner up here, right? So I created this Marketing Mentoress logo. Simple. You can do it right on Canva.
Well, thank you. You've given me really good time today.
Well, you're sure welcome.
I want to talk about some next steps probably here. If you got a little bit of time, if you got another 5 minutes for me.
So if I wanted to create a new banner, that's what I could put in it. So I've done it all. And then if you want to save your banner, I'm just going to finish what I'm doing here. You click the word share,
Yep.
and I have a place where I like to share my stuff. Click on download, then you click on download again.
Hmm.
And I'll send you the recording here so that you have it to follow back up on.
Oh, that's really generous. And so that saves it as a PNG, it
Yeah,
looks like.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So this here is my images for May. So I'm going to save this as,
So you rotate an image up there, perhaps. A background image. You have different ones.
mhm. Yeah, these are different images that I use for different things that I've used this month, and then I can reuse them. So now I've saved that banner, and if I want to use it somewhere, I can use it somewhere. And here's another thing. When you're building a business online, you're building a reputation. You're branding yourself. I've branded myself as the marketing mentress, and I have professional looking pictures with everything I do, or I've got professional looking videos with everything I do. And I told you about creating the videos on TikTok. The reason I use TikTok is because it's so easy to do, right?
You use your camera from your phone, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I just use this. It's yeah. I have an iPhone, but you can do it with any phone.
No, I've got an iPhone too.
So what was it, the question that you had?
Oh, you have another 5 minutes so we can talk about some next steps.
Mm-hmm. You wanna you want me to stop share or stop recording?
Um, yeah, you can stop recording. Thank you.
Okay.
Y- You have to pay for the recording, right? With LinkedIn or
No.
it comes with